haven't done the outro.
I'm gonna be in here for the outro. Can I stop it so I can cut it?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are filming a winter makeup look using dun 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 the Kylie Royal Peach palette. I am so excited for this freaking palette. I actually tried to replicate this look right here because I fell in love with it so much. I was like, okay, how do I get this on my eyeballs? I think I did it. This palette was made for brown eyes. If you have brown eyes, you need this palette in your life, girl. If you want to learn how to get this look, then keep watching. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this Cover FX Calming Primer on. I have been traveling a lot, you guys know that. Actually traveling again next week, and I just got back this week, so it's a really crazy month for me. I've been getting so many breakouts. I'm actually gonna have another facial this week, so I'm very excited, or next week when I come back from Philadelphia, because I'm having a meetup in Philadelphia with MAC Cosmetics. I'm so excited. I've never been to Philadelphia, so if you're from there, let me know in the comments. I posted the location and the time on my Instagram, so in case you guys are wondering, you can head over to my Instagram. I'm gonna use my Estee Lauder Double Wear because I know that's full coverage. The redness is real on my face, so I'm gonna cover that up. Make sure you work your foundation down into your neck. And I'm magically back with brows. I actually did them a little bit thicker today. I don't know if you guys noticed. They do look a little crazy to me right now because I have no other makeup on my face. So, yeah. I'm super excited to try Kylie's new palette, the Royal Peach palette, which packaging is on point. I'm gonna open it up now. It's a very pretty palette. Color coordination makes sense. The shimmers and the mattes make sense. I'm really excited to put this on my eyeballs, on my eyelids. Don't put it on your eyeballs, that's not safe. And it also comes with a brush. What? It's the first Kylie brush that I've used, like an actual eyeshadow brush. Feels pretty good. And I'm actually looking over at my new Morphe brushes that I just got in, and they're like almost the same. Oh, except this is more of a rose gold versus a gold. Oh, you see that? They're so similar. The brush is pretty similar, wow. So I'm gonna start off with Sorbet, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to work that all over my lid and just pack it onto the lid all the way up to the brow bone. And this is a really pretty matte peachy shade. I'm also just gonna wrap it around the bottom of the lash line as well. I'm gonna take it around. I always like to squeeze my brush like this so it's like a little fluffy fan brush, and work that around the lash line, the lower lash line. I swear I need to make my own fluffy little fan brush for the lower lash line. I'm loving this peachy shade. It's so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and take this color right here, which is Peachy. So it's this darker matte shade of peach, and I'm gonna work that right above the lighter peach color that we just put on. And I'm gonna take my new little Morphe brushes that I just opened today. I'm gonna actually take this brush right here. This is the Morphe, doesn't have a number on it, that's weird. This one right here. And I'm gonna work that right above this one. So I'm gonna make sure to pack that on all over the lid and blend it back and forth using windshield wiper motions, and you can kind of buff out the edges like that. You want that pretty peach, light peach shade to peek through this one, so try not to go completely over it, just kind of layering on top, like so. And then if you happen to lose some of the lighter peach, just take the brush that you used to put it on first and just work it back in there. And kind of, you can also buff out the edges with this brush. It works really good to make them look smooth. This is the stepsister of the eyes because this one just has so many weird folds in it. She always ate hot Cheetos and bean dip. She is me. Actually, this kind of looks like a hot Cheetos inspired look. And also take that color around the lower lash line. I'm gonna take this brush right here, and I'm gonna take this light taupe shade and work that into the crease to give it some dimension. So just going to use windshield wiper motions to just intensifying that crease shadow. I'm gonna take this color on the outer V of my eye. So we're gonna create a V, and then we're gonna bring it halfway in to the crease. So it looks like that. Yep, starting to look more and more like a flaming hot Cheeto. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh my god, I'm falling in love with this look. So I'm gonna go in with Duchess, this shade right here. I'm gonna put it on top of my lid. I'm gonna go ahead and pat that right on top of the lid color. So I'm gonna start in the middle. I'm gonna work that around everywhere. It almost reminds me of a dirty penny. And actually I'm gonna go into the middle of my lid with this shade right here, which is Queen Bee, and pop it onto the center of the lid just to add a little bit more light here. And I'm gonna keep it right on the center. For the bottom lashes, for the bottom lash line, I'm gonna go in with that really beautiful royal blue, and I'm gonna work that very close to the lash line. I'm back with my blue eyeliner because I think I'm just gonna line the inner rim to see what that looks like, and I'm using my Lancome blue eyeliner. And then I'm gonna take some of that brown we used earlier. The brown shade is called Sandy, BTW, if you were wondering. That was boba. Scared me. Sandy shade. I'm gonna use a little bit of my Shape Tape concealer from Tarte in light medium. Put that underneath my brow bone to intensify the brow bone and just make look nice. This is my everything. If you want to have clean, perfect brows, if you want a clean, perfect eyeliner, wing liner, the M432 from Morphe is thebomb.com. I'm gonna go ahead and work that on my brow bone. And then with my finger, I'm just going to buff the edges out. And that looks a whole lot cleaner. And now for the inner corner, I'm gonna take Sorbet, that light peachy shade, and I'm gonna work it right in the inner corners. And then for the waterline, I'm gonna take a black eyeliner and I'm gonna use this Tarte Double ended liner. I'm gonna take the pencil side and I'm gonna line the waterline. Next, I'm just gonna make my lashes super, super big and fluffy. So I'm gonna take a really good mascara. If you're having trouble with lashes or mascara, try to find one that's dry, or you can just leave it out for like a day. Leave it out for a couple hours or even a day and it'll dry up a little bit, and it actually works better than a very wet feeling mascara. So now I'm gonna put on some lashes. I'm gonna use these Flutter lashes in Kelsey. They're very pretty, wispy, fluffy looking lashes. So I'm gonna put those on and I will be right back. Okay, I wanna darken up a little bit on the outer part of the lash line. So I'm gonna take a darker shade of something, and actually just got this new Urban Decay palette in, and it has a really nice dark brown color right here. I'm gonna take Delete, and I'm gonna work that on the outer part of my lash line with a little pencil brush. Okay, so I decided to take this lash off. My lash was a little crooked, and I want to deepen up the outer lash line. Okay, that's a lot better. I feel like it's a little bit more even. That is pretty much it for the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the face. You guys know this is my Ride or Die concealer, so I'm just gonna put it on without saying anything because I use it every single almost video. And then I'm just gonna do a little bit of contouring with my Makeup Forever 505. And to seal everything in place, I'm gonna take a new powder from the Balm that I just got. The Balm's packaging, you guys, is so adorable. It's not even funny. It's so, so cute. This is their new powder foundation. It's called Photo Balm, and I chose the light medium shade. It's a pretty big size powder foundation. And I'm gonna take that with my Morphe Y1 brush, and I'm just going to, let's do that over again. And I'm gonna start to work that into my face. It has some coverage in it, which I was not expecting to be that heavy, but I'm not mad at it, so keep the coverage coming, please and thank you. I'm gonna take this shade right here, and I'm gonna bronze up my skin with it. Start to bronze up my cheeks. Bring it around the temples and right above the brow. Take this shade right here, and I'm gonna pop that underneath my under eyes. I'm gonna just set the concealer in place right under my eye and also kind of give my under eye a brighter look. Bring it all along the side of the nose just to slim down the nose a little bit more. Anything that has a little bit of a yellow undertone to it, I love. I absolutely love to brighten my under eyes because it is the most flattering for olive medium skin tones. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette for my blush and my highlight. I'm gonna take this middle shade, apply it to the tops of my cheekbones. And then I'm gonna take the highlight and I'm gonna use this one right here. So pretty. Work that on the top of the tops of the cheekbones. Go down the cupid's bow and above the brows. Okay, I am feeling MAC Strip Down for this look. I feel like this is a really nice nudie brown color, and we're just not gonna talk anymore. I'm gonna go over Strip Down with the Dose of Colors Undressed, and it's like a lighter nudie brown version of Strip Down, and it's a gloss. And with this, I just kind of want to highlight my cupid's bow, like the center of my lips. Thank you guys for watching and showing me your eyeballs. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for giving me all of your little eyeballs. Either way I say that, it sounds really, really wrong, but I kind of like it. If you haven't seen my last 2 videos, they're gonna be below my box for you guys to check out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and that's pretty much it. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to comment below all the peach emojis. Just flood me, spam me. I wanna see all the butts on my comments. And that's pretty much it. Until the next video, bye dollies.